Okay, so I decided to make this video because I have a couple of friends of mine, and I know there are several people out there that want to get into the trucking industry, but they either don't know where to start, or they're too afraid to get started, or the truck's intimidating, or they're too big, or whatever. And I just want to give out a little bit of advice. Do your homework on your company and look at their website if they have one. Talk to a recruiter and get as much information as you can. Talk to other drivers if you can. I know this lighting sucks, but it is what it is. Sit down with your family, and it doesn't matter if you're fresh out of high school or out of college or have a wife and kids at home. Get your family on board with what you're wanting to do. And make sure everybody's okay with it. You know, what kind of driver do you want to be? Do you want to be home every week? Do you want to be home every day? Do you want to go over the road? When I say over the road, I don't mean, a week or two at a time. I'm talking 3 to 4 weeks to 5 weeks at a time. And especially if you don't have your CDL and you go through a driving school, you're not only going to spend a week or two at the driving school, then you're going to go to your company and you're going to spend 3 to 4 weeks on a truck with a trainer. And so make sure that everybody is on the same page with what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. Do your homework and take a chance. Take a chance, man. Life is all about chances. Yeah, they're big, they're long, they're intimidating. There's a lot of gears and everything else, but man, just if this is something that you really, really want to do, and I'm not just talking to all the guys out there. I know there's plenty of girls that want to get out and explore the country and want to do the same thing. So, but find something, find a company that you can be happy with, and don't think that your first company is going to be your last. I mean, hopefully it is, but I doubt it, because I've been driving for 5 years, and I have worked for more companies than I care to admit. And I finally, and it took a long time to find my home, my company that I consider home and that I will work for a very long time. And so yeah, sit down with your families and figure out a game plan and figure out the best thing for you. Talk to drivers. Talk to anybody that drives. Get their advice, but in the end, you're going to have to be the one to make the decision. You have to be the one to make the choice, and just take a chance in life. Enjoy it. Learn. Ask questions. You're going to screw up. You're going to miss gears. You're going to miss gears. You're going to screw up. You're going to take the wrong turn. You're going to get lost. But the important thing is to stay calm, cool, collective, and get yourself out of the bind. Get yourself out of it. Do what you have to do to get out of it. A couple of tools that you can take with you, whether you go to driving school or you've been driving for a while and things aren't working out, or things aren't going your way, or you're not happy with your company. Two things that are very important to make it in this industry, and it took a long time for me to figure it out, is patience and endurance. Patience is the biggest thing. Patience for weather, construction, pedestrians, traffic, everything. If you're from small town USA and you've never, you live in a town with a population of 800 people, and the biggest city you've ever seen is 100,000 people, you got some learning to do. So just take a chance, man. This can be an insanely wonderful job. It can be this could be something you do for the rest of your life, and it also can be something that you hate and you despise and you don't want anything to do with. And the only way to find that out is to get out there and do it. This life is not that bad. And everybody says that it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. And I find that very untrue. In fact, it's how I lost my first job. I got so wrapped up in the lifestyle, living in the truck and living in the truck stops and just bouncing from truck stop to truck stop every 20, 30 miles, and I wasn't making any money. I was spending more money than I could ever freaking imagine in these truck stops, and I was going broke. So the way I look at it now is it's a job first, and the lifestyle comes along with it. You know, if you sit behind the steering wheel and you take your miles and you take this job seriously, you can make a lot of money and work a 9 to 5. You know, you can. So take my advice or leave it. I don't really care. I'm doing this because I've had a couple of friends that came out and told me that they wanted to do this, but they didn't know where to start, or the trucks were too big, they were scared of them, and blah, blah, blah. So maybe this will give them and you a different frame of mind and a little bit of information. I realize that I've left a lot of things out, but this is kind of going to be done on the fly. So yeah, just live life and good luck.